Hello, friends. God bless you. And I'm going to share something that Holy Spirit has taught me and I have never paid attention to. You see, if I ask question, what a one person can take from this life, the life on earth, to the life on eternity, and without hesitation, you will say that nothing, which is absolutely true. We cannot take nothing, no money, no titles, nothing. We can take it with us into next life. Even Jesus said that store in heaven. That means we cannot take from here to there. However, when you try to understand what a person can take and cannot take into next life through the death and resurrection of Jesus Christ, we may learn something different. When Jesus died, he left his earthly body, and then his earthly body was transformed into something supernatural. That new resurrected body was able to pass through the walls and closed doors. In the upper room, when disciples were gathered and the doors were closed because of the fear of Jews, and even in the doors were closed, Jesus stood among them. I believe the stone from the Jesus tomb was rolled away not because Jesus can come out, but because it was a testimony for you and me that Jesus has indeed risen again. He is resurrected. You see, when Jesus healed the paralytic man, a paralyzed man, he gave very strange instruction. He said that carry your bed, carry your mat with you. Why a person who is completely healed needs to carry his mat with him? This is how I understand. When this guy who was healed, when he's carrying his mat, somebody may ask him, what is you are carrying? And he would say that this is the mat on which I was bound for many, many years. I can do nothing. I was hopeless. I have no life. I have no joy. I was bound in this mat, on this mat. But Jesus came and he healed me. I don't need this mat anymore. I'm not bound by my infirmities. I have a hope. I have a future. And when he would say that, I believe that mat will become a matter of testimony. God uses everything and anything that has happened in our life for his glory. I cannot explain why something that happened in our life and where God is or what God is doing, but I can tell you this for sure, that we live in a fallen world, and time to time we experience sickness, we experience death, we experience broken relationships, we experience divorce, we experience the backstabbing, we experience betrayal. And I can assure you that was not God's plan, and God was never happy in it. But because it happened in our life, God can use it to bring hope and a new life in somebody's life. When Jesus rose from the dead, his clothes were there, his towel was folded and left in the tomb. He carried nothing. What he carried? He carried the wounds in his hand. He did not need to take the wounds into next life. The wounds happened during his earthly life, and that's how he died on the cross. But he kept the wounds in his resurrected body in a life. That means he carried the wounds to the next life. so that he can tell Thomas that put your finger here and believe in me. Don't remain unbeliever. Jesus wanted to use his own wounds to bring Thomas to faith. And I believe that we desire that whatever happened in our life, it just goes away. We might have asked God to remove them forever. And God would say that no, keep it there. Because your wounds, your testimony, that how God has delivered you, that how God has restored you back to life, may become hope for somebody. In past few days, I was praying for so many people, and I came across so many sad stories that how people are broken, how they have experienced betrayal, how they have experienced the abuses in their life, beyond explanation. Words cannot explain the pain. But now I understand that though God was not happy in it, though God was not in it, though God did not allow it, but whatever happened because of the fallen world, God has used those wounds and restored those people, and now their stories are inspiring other broken people. I believe that, I hope that you have never experienced any heartache. But if you experience any betrayal, any backstabbing, any painful episode in your life, let your story be told. Because how God has restored you, how God has brought you out from the death, how God has raised you from the bottom of valley to the mountaintop, that redemptive story can inspire somebody, can bring somebody from the brink of brokenness to the restoration. Let the Holy Spirit tell your story and give you the boldness to tell your story. I hope God has blessed you today. Thank you.